Hey guys, it's just Louise here. I'm just going to have a quick chat about stress. Some of you go, yeah, what's stress? It's like, I think we've all got stress of some form. But what's that? Well, what is stress? Stress is that overwhelmed feeling, it's frustration, it's hopelessness, and it can be regarding your own personal ability to keep up, expectations and circumstances in life. And we could have daily freakouts, we could have monthly freakouts. If we're really lucky, we don't have them very often, but we go through a very stressful life. We live a very busy life these days, and we always seem to be on the go. And when we're always on the go, we don't allow our body time to recuperate and regenerate. And so stress can build up dramatically, and we can really affect how our adrenals function, how our thyroid functions, how our immune system functions. Because as I said, so acute stress, it's just something, it's the tiger that jumps out at you now and you deal with it. It's usually gone within 7 minutes. But the chronic stress, this is stress that can be work, it can be family, it can be finances, it can be our spouse or no spouse, it can be a chronic illness, it can be emotional trauma, and it can be caregiver stress. We don't give our caregivers the just desserts, what they need, because they're under a lot of stress every day as well. So it can come in so many different forms, and stress compounds. It doesn't just, oh, we have it and it goes away. This is the thing with chronic stress. It layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. And so we end up getting more and more fatigued. We can have more fear and uncertainty in our life. So a lot of that generalization where we can't even make decisions anymore, and you just think, just that overwhelm just gets on top of you. And then we have the lovely negative self-talk that chippers around in the background and tells us that we're not good enough, that we can't do something, and that can be really frustrating as well. And then there's a lot of fear of change. Fear of change causes huge amounts of stress and anxiety, and it's not really good. And what we need to do is start looking at how do we manage our stress and what can we do about it. Because when we have chronic stress, our bodies don't lie. It shows in our physical body, and it can show up as like irritable bowel syndrome, heart disease, leaky gut, and that is around everywhere. It can show us lowered immunity, so you get colds and flus more frequently than what you would normally do. So I know that hi Anita, a lot of people who work full time and they don't take holidays and they're on the go and they don't take time off over the weekend. Same as if you go to uni and you're studying for a semester, when you physically stop, you get sick because your body is unable to actually cope. So it makes sure that you don't get sick while you're working, and then when you relax, it really does. But other things that it can do is it can cause migraines, autoimmune diseases like thyroid is a big one, so Hashimoto's as well as Graves'. The anxiety and depression components of stress for them is just massive. Infertility, insomnia, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder. So it really plays a huge factor in our life. And what does it actually cost us when we don't move forward and try to deal with our stress? We can spend so much money trying to deal with it. It can cost us relationships. It costs us our physical health and our personal health all the time. So what can we do about it? So it's called self-care. So making sure that we can try and take self-care days at least once a week, and doing what we want to do, not what somebody else wants us to do. It's going to bed and being in bed by 10 o'clock at night. It's not eating later than 7 p.m. in the evenings, because if we eat later than that, then our bodies think that we need to be up, awake and running around, and we need it to rest and digest. So really scheduling that. Scheduling downtime, like putting into your calendar once a year, at least having a holiday, and then doing just that holiday. So things like massage can really help reduce stress. A cup of tea can reduce your stress by 60%, which is fantastic. Talking to friends can reduce your stress. Like I said, going to bed before 10 p.m. is a big one, because we really do need that 7 to 8 hours sleep a night to our body to recuperate. And if we're waking through the night too, that can also have a huge impact on our stress levels and our adrenals, because when we wake, we break our circadian rhythm and we can get a cortisol rush in the middle of the night when we're not supposed to, which will wake you up, and then you have broken sleep, which means that we don't get a chance to play catch up sleep. So your body just goes, yeah, just stressed. So there's a few things that we can put into place to help. There are specific nutrients that we can take. So for stress, our B group vitamins are really important. So one of the big reasons I say that is because we need it for our metabolism, but also when we're running from tigers, like I said, if we're running from tigers, we actually do what we call a B3 steal. So our body grabs our B groups, specifically B3, and pushes it towards our epinephrine and our adrenaline, so we can run really, really rapidly, and that means that there is no B3 left for our serotonin and our melatonin pathways, so we really struggle to sleep and feel happy. So that's why our B group vitamins can be really important. Magnesium's another biggie, so we need magnesium for every single cellular process in our body. So when we're really stressed, we chew through our magnesium. So that's a really good one. Whether you're choosing to take a magnesium supplement, soak in an Epsom salt bath, or use a magnesium chloride spray on your skin, they're all really good ones. So there are just a couple of nutrients that are really easy to use to help with your stress levels. Then you can always come and see me if you want to, which is another one, and we can really get to the bottom of what things are going on. So I hope you've managed jotted down a couple of the things that you can put in place to help with your stress. If you want to ask any further questions, send me a text or a Facebook message, and I'll be more than happy to have a chat with you. All right, folks, you take care. Have a fantastic night. Thanks for watching, Anita and Stacey. That's really cool. All right, guys, see ya.